Understanding hashtags and SEO keywords on Instagram is so important for optimizing your posts and reaching your target audience effectively. Let's break down what you need to know about hashtags. Hashtags categorize your content, make it discoverable to a wider audience beyond your followers. When people use the search bar on Instagram and they're searching terms and phrases that they find interesting, hashtags help pull up your content to someone who's never viewed your account before. Make sure you use hashtags that relate directly to your content and your niche. You want to balance between popular and niche specific hashtags in order to maximize your visibility. When you use a broad hashtag like travel, make sure to also include a specific hashtag like the location that you're traveling. Research popular and trending hashtags in your niche by looking at larger accounts and seeing what hashtags they're actively using to know what's working right now. You also want to create branded hashtags that are unique to your brand and your account. If you're a location-based service, you also want to have location-based hashtags so you can target your local audience. Make sure to check out the competition and engagement levels of hashtags before you use them. And that way you can reach a really large audience on Instagram without having to have a large follower count. SEO keywords on Instagram are words or phrases that users commonly search for that are related to your content. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. SEO keywords help an Instagram search engine understand your content and the context of it. It helps improve your chances of appearing in relevant search results. Make sure to include relevant keywords in your bio, your profile name, in your captions, your comments, and your stories in order to enhance discoverability. Make sure to use tools like Instagram Insights and Analytics and keyword research tools online to help identify relevant keywords for your niche. You should also be regularly analyzing which keywords drive the most engagement and adjust your strategy accordingly. Do not overload your posts with too many hashtags or SEO keywords. This can appear spammy to the algorithm. By mastering hashtags and SEO keywords on Instagram, you can significantly boost your visibility. You can attract the right audience and grow your engagement organically. Make sure to experiment with different strategies to find out what works best for you, your brand, and your content. One of the best ways to maximize your visibility on Instagram is to increase your searchability in Instagram's search bar. So when people want to find something, they want to find information, where do they go on Instagram? Well, first they'll search their feed. So we want to get in people's feed. Then they'll go to the explore page. And if they're looking for something specific, they'll go to the search bar and they'll start to type. What they type, the first thing that comes up is people who have that word in their handle. So it is important to be really aware when creating your handle that you're choosing words that resonate with your content or business so that when people are using key search terms, your handle is popping up quickly. Keep it short, keep it easy to remember so people aren't having to type blank, blank, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. They don't want all of that. Keep it short and sweet and avoid using complex characters and symbols in your handle. Also, if your location is relevant to your business, make sure to include that in your bio, in your handle, whatever it's possible, because people might search whatever the keyword is and then search for your area. And if you're location specific, that's really important. Be careful about using words that Instagram is blocking as kind of spammy. Be careful about words if you're in digital marketing specifically, like freedom, passive, wealth, free, faceless, MRR, and money. These kind of things get flagged by Instagram as spam because there are a lot of spam accounts that are creating fake accounts to get people to spend money with them or to do something that is spammy. And these are words that tend to be used quite often. There are so many users and content creators that are all trying to get the same attention out there and standing out, it's required that you think about things like SEO and keywords and hashtags. Your handle is essentially your identity. It explains to people who you are and what you're doing. It is a search term, it is searchable. So create a unique handle that goes with your niche and is the foundation for your Instagram journey. Captions for your content are not just about providing context to what's going on. They're an opportunity for you to use keywords and hashtags to increase your discoverability on Instagram. Instagram doesn't know what you're posting about if you don't tell them. So when it comes to your captions and when it comes to getting your posts out there, you're going to want to include keywords and hashtags as many places as physically possible. You want to create captions that are engaging and keyword rich. This is not only an opportunity to enhance your user's experience and the viewer's experience, but it also tells the algorithm what is the content of your post? What is it about? Who should they show it to? Instagram knows what people are interested in. It spends all of its algorithm time finding out people's specific interests. So if you tell them, I just created this post and it's for this type of person, they're going to know who to send it to. But if you don't explain to them using keywords, using SEO, using hashtags, they don't know who to send it to, which means that they're going to send it to a couple of your followers. If your followers don't engage, well, that's about as far as the reel or the piece of content is going to go. So we want to include relevant keywords in our captions. I recommend adding at least 10 keywords, even just in a little mini paragraph at the bottom, but also include keywords throughout the caption. So what is a keyword? A keyword is a search term. Think about, I'm going to post about my dog. I'm going to post something funny, and it's going to be about a dog jumping through a hoop and doing a trick. So what kind of keywords am I going to post? I'm going to post things like dog. What type of dog? It's a Labrador. Dog, Labrador, trick, funny, comedy, make you laugh. What are things that people are going to search who would enjoy seeing that type of content? There's some really great AI out there nowadays where you can put in, this is what my content is, and it will give you keywords that you can add to your caption. Make sure you use popular and niche specific hashtags. So when you're adding hashtags, you can see how many times that hashtag has been used. If it's been used millions and millions of times, yes, you have a lot of competition, but it also means it's being searched a lot. So go ahead and use that. And then also use things that are way more narrow to your niche, more like 50,000 uses, 25,000 uses. You can see when you add in the hashtag, maybe I'm going to put Labrador loves tricks and see what kind of hashtag usage it has. I might just put dogs of Instagram and it's going to have a big wide variety of uses, but it would be good to include in my hashtags because people are probably searching dogs of Instagram quite often. You also want to think about creating a branded hashtag that you use every single time you post that's specific to your content and your business. When you're monitoring trending hashtags in your niche, you want to look at what's popular now. You can start looking up things that make sense for your niche and see what kind of hashtags people are using when they're posting that kind of content. Also look for branded hashtags in your community. So go look at big creators who are creating content like yours and see what kind of hashtags they're using that you might not have thought about including in your content before.